I gotta thank you for the record that we did with Gucci.
Me and you and Gucci, yeah.
Poltergeist.
Yes, sir.
I met Gucci at the Hot 97 Summer Jam. And you know, I was a fan of Gucci, but many times in my career I meet people that I'm a fan of, and because of my own biases, I just assume they not a fan of me. And Gucci was one of them people. When I met him, I'm like, Gucci, I like what you're doing. His first thing out of his mouth was, we gotta do a song together.
That's it.
You know, when they talk about Gucci, his work ethic, I could see that, because as soon as we met, shook hands, he was like, what's up with this record? And he was so popping at that time, he had to send me the record with all types of encryptions, and like the records was getting, y'all records were getting stolen off the internet.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And recorded the song, and the verse I got on Poltergeist is one of my favorite verses I ever did, because what I'm talking about on that song is, I knew that my fans, not a large, but a significant portion of my fans was going to hate on that record. And they'd be like, why are you, because Gucci is a polarizing artist. Yeah. He's an artist that either you love him or you hate him, and he represents a sound and a style that if you don't fuck with trap music or you don't fuck with certain type of shit, Gucci represents symbolic of that. So you put all that you don't like on an artist like him. And fans of mine be hip hop purists sometimes. And I knew the backlash was coming. So my verse, I'm proud of this verse because it really did address the backlash before it came. So when people was writing whole think pieces about how I was decimating the culture when I did that song with y'all. Yeah, and I was able to be like, this verse is about you. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew you was what you was gonna say your think piece before you wrote it.
Said it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, shout out to you and Gucci for pulling me out my comfort zone.
You blew us up. What you mean?
Oh man, it's a mutual thing, man. Like y'all, you know, y'all recognize, it's game recognized game. Y'all recognize what I could bring to the table. And y'all, man, y'all gave me a lot at that time of my career because I established myself as a lyricist, and I had a couple hits, and I'm a road warrior, and everybody knows that I'm a conscious artist and all that. But the fact that what y'all was doing was so official in the streets, that for y'all to reach out to me is like, it shows everybody that what we do on the music and beyond the music on this like black cultural shit, like is deeper than what these fans think it is.
Yes, sir.
You know,
it correlates together because it's like, it's crazy because if you really sit and listen to street people having conversation, they're talking about the things that you talk about in your songs. So when you merge it together with an artist that they're gonna listen to anyway, then you're just reaching out to more people.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah. How'd you meet Gucci?
I was at the barber college. Like I was going to get my license, and I'm a new kid in Atlanta. Like, you know, I got a studio in my mama's basement. So everybody from the hair school is like, oh man, after school, let's go to my house, let's go make some music. And I was making music just to make music. Like, you know, it's fun to us. That's like a hobby. I want to make music so I can put it on CD, we can ride around and listen to it. And a guy by the name of Dre Malik, he was there at the school with me, but he was friends with Gucci. And he brought Gucci over, but Gucci wasn't Gucci then. It was just, you know, another guy that's coming over he brought his nephew over to want to do some music. And it turned from him writing songs for Gucci, writing songs for his nephew, to I'm like, dang, he got something about him, you know? So anytime he'll go in there and demo the song for his nephew, I just was telling Gucci, like, man, why don't you do it? Like, you rap, you sound good. Right. And it just turned from...
You saw the vision.
Yeah, I just like how he was rapping like ABC, but it was just, he was saying all the right things to me. Right. And it was just like, it went from that, he was crazy about my music, I was crazy about how he was recording. Then he'd call me every day, 7 in the morning, say, you up, let's do some music. And it just went from us doing that every day to going to the club, performing a song. Oh, let's press up a CD, let's give it out. And, you know, before you know it, we had a song on the radio, and then everything else was history.
Cats who was around y'all at that time and around Gucci at that time describe his work ethic like Tupac-like. Yep. You agree with that?
Exactly like that, because me and him work alike. We create songs in 20 minutes. I make the beat 5-10 minutes. He gon' either freestyle or write the song, and then we on to the next. You know what I mean? And that's how we do. That's how I am today. Like when I work with any artist, I'm almost like, okay, let's create a whole album this week, because I'm ready to work. You know, we got work ethic. So
if you go on YouTube and you go down a Gucci Mane rabbit hole, you see videos saying that Gucci Mane is a clone now because his work ethic. Yeah,
my cousin has a theory that this new Gucci Mane is not the same.
Right.
Ever since he came out, they're like, oh, that's a new Gucci.
Because he's grown so much. We've seen his evolution as an artist and as a man. You've seen it firsthand. Where do you think that drive comes from for him to have evolved? Like he went through a lot of trials and tribulations, and he seems like he came out better for it on the other side.
Gucci always been, underneath, he's been the guy that he is right now. Gucci always been that type of person. He was super smart in school. He's very intelligent. He ain't no dummy by far. He's super intelligent. So, once I guess that time of him going away, he really, sat down and thought about some things. And we getting older, we getting older. So he really thought about it. And Gucci know for a fact, okay, if he went away for 3 years, 3-4 years, he can't come back the same person he was. That don't make sense.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Evolve.
That don't make sense.
Right.
Yeah, so, and he's smart enough to know that, like, when I come back, I'm going to be a brand new person. Because he know that's what's going to make him relevant, too.
That's the story.
That's the story.
Yeah.
He got the biggest comeback story in history.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, what do you think is so appealing about the sound that you and him created together?
I really think, because we was just making music just that for us to love in the hood club. There's a club called the Libra on Moreland Avenue.
Hey, Libras.
Yeah, and
She
it's
thinks
like,
she Miss Cleo. That's what.
we was making music just to sound good in that club.
Right.
That's all we cared about.
Oh,
if we
wow.
go in there and kill
That's a
the
good
club,
story, too.
that's it. That's the music we care about. So all of our music was unpolished. It was never just thought out. We were just creating, just being spontaneous. All my beats was made in 5-10 minutes because Gucci ready to rap.
Right.
So hurry up and make the beat, man. I want to do a song. All right, now we trying to get 10 songs done today.
Right.
So, and that's just how our music was made.
When I first moved to Florida, like I didn't listen to any trap music or any like southern music, and Gucci was like one of the first people that I really started listening to because it's like so icy. It's like, how can you not vibe to it?
And I just felt like the music that we was making was unattractive to people that listen to regular music. That's like you said, T.I. had a date on when trap music came out. He did. I didn't even know what trap music was.
Right.
I'm coming from the Bay. I don't even know what this is. He had a nice, good sounding, quality music that's like, okay, T.I. the truth. That the music that me and Gucci was making was nothing like that. It was just like some kids in the basement. They ain't got the money to go to the big studio and this and that. They just creating, just
But
free
now you
spitting.
created So Icy in that era though, right? And it has a bass sound, and it's, you got the dude Will on the hook, right? And that record, it's a big record, bro, and it's like it's a Southern classic. It's also a lot of controversy behind that record, and you're one of the rare producers who made a record that was so big that niggas started fighting over it. You know what I'm saying?
It was that,
Can you break down some of that?
Man, it was just, me and Gucci were just so into whatever we did. Gucci didn't care whatever beat I made, he loved it to death. He gonna do a song to it. So when he was telling me that, okay, Young Jeezy want to do a song with us, I didn't know who Young Jeezy was at the time. I'm
Young
coming
Jeezy
from
was
the Bay,
still bubbling at that time.
He was
right?
bubbling, but he was the hottest thing in the street.
Right. I remember, because I was on Warner Brothers at that time, and they was like Todd Moskowitz and Joey IE and them was running down south and come back and be like, yo, what's going on in the clubs in Atlanta with this Jeezy dude?
Yeah,
and
he was going crazy. I mean, and then when he told me that, I'm like, okay, let's do a song. So I came home from the barbershop, made the beat in 5 minutes. Gucci had the hook, singing hook. And all right, cool, we'll go down there and do this. We'll meet Jeezy at the studio and record the song. Now you can tell when we went down there that when I played the beat and Gucci started singing the idea, Jeezy was like, oh, I don't really, that's what y'all want to do? We can't do nothing else?
Right, that wasn't really the style.
And I knew that, but Gucci was so confident and bragging on me so much that it was like, okay, we got to do that. If that's what y'all want to do, then we gonna do it. Before the night was over with, everybody in the studio was trying to write a verse to get on that song because it just sounded like, oh, they got a hit.
It sounded like a hit.
So and I guess once the song became what it was, even though Jeezy was the hottest thing in the world at the time, So Icy was one of them songs to be like, okay, all your music is going crazy, but this right here is a hit. You know what I mean? So that's when I think, they started getting into it about the song because people didn't know Gucci as much as they knew Jeezy.
Right.
So people feel like that's Jeezy's song.
Right.
And I'm like, hold on, that's Gucci's song.
That's correct me if I'm wrong, but that drama is pretty much over and dead, right?
Yeah. It's over with. Yeah, definitely over with.
That's good. I like both of them artists a lot.
Man, I worked with Jeezy, on a lot of stuff here, not long ago. And I remember Gucci being like, say, that what you did with Jeezy was hard.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's good.
That's beautiful.